focus. It all comes down to knowing where to put your energy. This week was packed with big moves and bigger challenges. Headed to Talladega to tackle a raw materials issue, met with a robotics engineer to help us break into a brand new product category, all while doubling down on a new YouTube content strategy. And by the way, can't forget to stay locked in on my wellness routine. This chapter in business is called Balance. I kicked off the week in Talladega, meeting with Josh to address some challenges we've been facing with raw filter materials for one of our upcoming new product launches.
They admitted to us that they had some problems with adhesion on this first batch.
I gotta say, it all makes me very nervous.
And me too. I want to prove to them that their material is not meeting the standard that they said that it's supposed to meet.
This was actually the prototype, for lack of a better term, of one of the new products. When we bought this frame, they actually had the hole in the wrong spot. And it also has our old branding. So initially I'd had them make 1,000. I think we're going to scrap all of these and go with our new frames that we're going to be getting in the next couple of months.
If that hole just happened to be like this much too low and if somebody couldn't punch the thing in, they might, give a bad review over that.
We take our quality control very seriously, and it's expensive and oftentimes delays the launch of new products longer than I would like, but we don't cut any corners. We do everything that we can to ensure that we're delivering the highest quality product that we can.
Back in West Palm Beach, I sat down with my content team to focus in on experimenting with new style formats and leveling up the overall value for our audience.
Finding the balance between operating this business and doing what I've got to do to operate this business while filming it and making it interesting for people to consume is a balancing act that we're figuring out. And so this is us pivoting a little bit and figuring out, hey, what is the sustainable way for us to really make this work in a big way? It's like, what are the leverage points we should be using to make this helpful to whoever is watching it?
It's funny how David actually popped up on my YouTube videos, because I know David, and so I text him, David, what, didn't know you were on YouTube, and he goes, ha ha ha,
Back in Talladega, I met with Rax, the mastermind behind our V-Cell filter production machinery. He's an expert in the pool and spa filter space, and just the right guy to help us get to market in time to meet our new product launch deadlines.
What is the order of attack? Like if you're going to market from scratch, what are the SKUs you would want to start with? And then figuring out dimensions for boxes and whatnot so we can get that started.
I do have dimensions, case quantity, pallet quantities, all that is readily available. That's most of the heavy things to figure out. So from a costing perspective, that can be, you kind of can see what that is going to look like from freight and stuff like that.
I've gone after markets that have, lots of variation within a product, but the core manufacturing process of that product is the same. So like when we're going after the auto cabin filter market, for instance, the manufacturing process and the machinery and the raw materials and whatnot are basically the same across the maybe 100 SKUs that you're going to be going to market with and selling. That would ultimately give you economies of scale by being able to cast a wider net.
Back in West Palm Beach, I jumped on a meeting with Josh as he walked the leadership team through some of the challenges and solutions with our raw materials needed for upcoming product launches.
So basically you can just buy one type of media and run different pleat counts, and that will suffice for that.
If the way it seems right now, that is very likely. If 13 and 14 cover 84% of the market, then to me, the mix of the media should be similar to that, right? You should probably have 20% MERV 15.
But if you think you can make the MERV 13 go as MERV 15 with the pleat counts, then you could just be 100% MERV 13.
Even though it's not my favorite part of the morning sometimes, I can't afford to skip working out with my trainer to keep up with my physical wellness routine. Friday morning, just finished my workout at the gym. Today I'm just really grateful. It's been a pretty challenging start to the year. I think a lot of times they are, especially when you have big goals. And I've really been laser focused on work and, helping my team to achieve the goals that we've set out to do. And there's a lot of pressure behind that. And I've been spending a lot of my year so far problem solving and making sure that we're on track, because that's really my responsibility at the end of the day, and one that I take very seriously. I'm really just so grateful to be in the spot that I am. Don't think I forgot my pull-up challenge. Still on track to do my 10 pull-ups by the end of the year. I think I've gotten a lot stronger actually in that. Anyways, hope you're having a great year so far, and I'm gonna keep grinding, and I hope you do too. After a morning packed with meetings, it was time for my weekly live Q&A session with my followers.
The ironic thing about it is that the more you grow, the more negative your cash flow cycle oftentimes is.
Then quickly shift focus to work through and problem solve a software issue plaguing some of our logistics operations. As the week came to a close, I rounded out the day filming new videos and challenging the content team to experiment with new formats to unlock what works best.
As you advance in your entrepreneurial journey, you'll be able to eliminate high effort, low impact tasks by following step 7.
It's Friday. This is the week of running a business. How do you think your balancing act worked out this week?
I don't think I live in very much balance. If I'm honest with you, it's been, I don't know, today's probably been the craziest of it all. Like I walked in at 8:45 and I don't think I've stopped talking in this, 3:30, 3:45. I don't feel like I've done any work yet. I feel like I've got to actually do work. That's how I feel. That'll be my weekend, catching up on things I feel like I didn't get around to today because I've been in meetings and filming content all day, but that's life. We're out here grinding, figuring out the content strategy that you want. So if you have any advice, put it in the comments, and we read them all, good and bad. So if you want to hate on me, put it in the comments. Somebody will see it, and that's okay. But if you want to have give us any tips or tell us what you want more of, you can put it out in the comments too. But I think I'm done filming for this week, to be honest with you. It's been a long week, and I'm excited with where we're going and what we're doing, and I hope you are too with your life. So with that, I'm gonna drink my Topo Chico, rest my mouth a little bit, and we'll see you in the next one.
Running a business at scale isn't easy. Making it look easy takes focus, patience, and determination. The ability to balance it all is something I had to learn over time. It's a skill that some business owners fail to train for. But take it from me, keeping your balance while your business and personal life are swirling around you is just a reality you have to face head on. Don't forget to subscribe, because next episode, I'm going diving. Not that kind of diving, deep diving into some of the hardest truths about operating and succeeding running your business with the world's biggest online retailer, Amazon.
Because we know there's like a market there, we're probably one of the first people in there, and next thing you know, we're like 200,000 plus subscribers later in a year and a half.